Go dog. Alright, how is everybody doing tonight? We are playing a little Spicer tonight. We net decked this. We did not, none of this is original to me. We are playing a Spicer. I'm calling this deck Blue-Red Bad Twin Moon. Because that's exactly what it is. Yeah, it's like a Blood Moon deck that also has like these spreading seas to like help get your opponent with the Blood Moons. And it's also playing these cards. Pestermite, Deceiver Exarch, and Kiki Mirror Breaker. Isn't that cool? Oh, yeah. Look at that mismatched Kiki we have. Awesome. Awesome. That's the only way to play it. Let's see if there's any changes we would make before going into the league with this deck that we maybe... I've learned a few things playing this archetype on Moto over the last few weeks. Let's look here. So we have a main board negate, 2 dispels. These are sweet. I actually think this is... I think that... The main board dispels, I'm a little medium on. Those could become spell snares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 islands. Only 1 Desolate Lighthouse. So I'm not so sure... I kind of want a second Desolate Lighthouse. I guess the second Desolate Lighthouse is this Cascade Bluffs, which you pretty much have to play if you're playing Kiki. So, that makes sense. Okay. Plus, we have more Blood Moons than the other version of the deck. We have 3 instead of 2. So, Desolate Lighthouse is more often... Desolate Lighthouse is just a mountain. So, okay. Alright. Burst Lightning is kind of cute. Not sure if that's good or not. It's possible that it's supposed to be a roast. I'm going to keep it as Burst Lightning because I'm thinking with the Pestermites and the Exarchs, it's possible that we have a better burn. We have a better plan B, plan A/B of burning our opponent out. These cards are sweet. This Caranos main board, that's kind of fun. It's a fun of. This is the best fun of. Look at this. This combos with this. Yeah. That's a combo. We have added a combo to our deck. Let's see here. What do we got? Sideboard is almost card for card the same sideboard that I made with the old list. I did not copy any. Like I net decked this. I net decked this entire deck, and this sideboard is almost identical to what I have already, or what I have in the other Blue Moon deck. So that's kind of cool. I'm not sure if this third Subverting Siege should stay in here. The negate is fine. I really want to like make these move these dispels to the sideboard, and I really want to move these dispels to the sideboard and add one copy of, and add spell snares. I also noticed we don't have any Ceremonious Rejection, which is probably wrong. I don't know. This combo is just as fast as the other combo, and we have less cryptic commands. So it seems very likely that we want some number of Ceremonious Rejection. I'm gonna add 2 Ceremonious Rejection. There's a lot of Tron decks on Moto. So we'll cut in Engineered Explosives and probably this Spreading Seas. Hey, what is that? A cheer? What is that? Oh, hey, Violent Athena. I said Violent Athena. How are you? You know what? Let's add one of these back to the sideboard and shave down on a Jace. With the Pia and Kieran Nalar, we only probably need one Jace. Alright, let's play some bad blue-red twin. I went 4-1. I went 0-3 last night playing the old deck, the other Blue Moon deck. But I went 4-1 last week, so I got a bunch of Monopoly bucks that I can spend. What's up, dudes? You are tired. No. Dude, 3 hours. Yeah, I feel like I only got 3 hours of sleep last night, too. I, left work with, the worst headache, came home and took, a 45-minute nap or 30-minute nap or something. They're now old foil Kiki. So when I play on Moto, if I'm not borrowing the cards, I will buy the cheapest version of the card that I can, and there's no point in having foils on Moto. Moto does have a foil animation, but I actually intentionally turn it off because it actually just slows the game. It just slows the client down, and it's already pretty buggy. So, and you would wish that I was playing more Manadorks and Better Skull, but I wouldn't be got dead playing Manadorks and Better Skull. Thank you for the 5 triangles, Brett. Hey, what's up, Brett? Judge Brett? Baby Brett? We're on the play. Yes, I would like to play first. Move on the dice roll. Alright, let's see. Alright, we got lands, bolts, and a Kiki. And we're on the play. This hand's great. We're gonna keep this hand. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm a little confused how you can nap and watch the stream, but you know what? I'm not going to judge. Well, welcome to the stream, Brad. I don't think I've seen you come by before. We're a Snap Bolt stream. Pretty much the only thing we play here is Valakut and Snap Bolt. Oh, are we playing against the Eldrazi deck? As long as we don't get, like... Oh, man. This Blood Moon's going to be great. Tyrannodor. Thank you for following. Tyrannodor. I feel like that name is familiar to me. Well, thank you for following. Spreading Seas. I'm actually not going to use that Spreading Seas. Well, maybe I will, because that'll take him off colorless mana. I think I'm actually going to use this Spreading Seas. No, I'm not going to. Because I want to, if he plays something, I want to be able to bolt. Yeah, what's up, Steve? I thought that might be you. Oh, no, don't do it. He's going to play a Tidal or Sculler and make me wish that I had played this Spreading Seas. Don't do it. Yeah, congrats on the new job, dude. That's awesome. Oh, we're Collective Brutalitying? This only grabs instants or sorceries, right? It doesn't grab Blood Moons or Blood Moons. So he gets our Lightning Bolt. Alright, this is great. Yeah, we have Minnesota crew in the house. That's fine. The Minnesota crew is best crew. This Blood Moon is gonna, like... This Blood Moon is gonna be great. Oh, and we got a Deceiver Exarch for, like, a couple of turns from now when we win. Dubes is, David. I don't want to out him on the internet, so I'll let him, like, share his name his full name if he wants. I think I'm just gonna save this Exarch. I don't see a lot of value in playing it right now. Clocking them for one a turn, it doesn't really do much. No. He plays with us over at Village. He lives up in the north suburbs with us. A Lingering Souls. Man. That's a pretty good card. I don't think I can beat it. My god. This is the first Deceiver Exarch I have cast in... I think I saw today, Splinter Twin has been banned for 640 days, so almost 2 years. No, the Blood Moon change was supposed to come to Moto on the 10th, and it has not. It's super frustrating. Hey guys, Blood Moon makes Kiki Jiki easier to cast. That's a combo. Alright, we're playing against Eldrazi and Taxes, so we want cards. We don't actually have to board in anything against this deck because this deck is garbage. Alright, let's see here. So these Dispels don't do anything. The Negate's pretty bad. The Remands are medium. Let's see. He had Lingering Souls, so we definitely want a Staticaster. The Roasts are pretty good because they kill all the Eldrazi's. Engineered Explosives is like medium. We'll bring in these 5 for sure. Do we board out pieces of the combo? We probably just should cut down on remands. We're on the draw. This hand's fine. Keep. So it's kind of awkward. We like if we don't draw a land, our Flood Distrain has to get Steam Vents. Ooh, opponent's on a mulligan to 5. He did stride at the top, though. Leading on basic swamp. Awesome. So now we can fetch basic island. I'm going to top both of those. We want lands, and we might want another... Dude, not only is Modern good, the SCG Tour for 2018, like, I think April 7th to the 8th is Milwaukee. I know all of us are going to that. But the May one is here. There's an open in Minneapolis, and it's Modern. Like, that's super hype. So, yeah, I'm super hype. April 7th to the 8th is, April 7th to the 8th is the Milwaukee one. Tad Hollow Sculler takes my Lightning Bolt. That's fine. Alright, guys. Do we want that Serum Visions? Or do we... I think there is a classic. I think the classic is Legacy. Do we want that Snapcaster Mage, or do we want to just, like, Spreading Seas one of his colors right now? Because we can just play a Serum Visions and then pass. What do we think here? Snapcaster Mage is, like, decent. Snapcaster Mage doesn't really... We're not really doing much. Yeah, we're not really doing much with that Snapcaster Mage. I'm gonna fetch the... I guess I'm gonna fetch this away, and I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna play this Serum Visions. I guess we top both of them. No, I don't want to seize. So here's the thing. He's on 3 cards. So if he... I want to use seize on a colorless source. Probably should have put the Exarch on the top instead of this Mountain. Mountain's kind of awkward. Because, like, we like, have to play it, and then it like, tells them that that's what we drew. That's kind of a... That was kind of not very good sequencing. We're looking okay. The only way we lose from here is like a bunch of lingering souls. Oh, there's the Eldrazi Temple. He's got 2 cards in hand. Those are probably Path to Exiles. And or Dismembers. I guess if he plays Lingering Souls, we can like... oh, so he's discarding Lingering... Wow. I say we can roast the Tidehollow Sculler and bolt one of the tokens. I think I might just Exarch to tap one of those spirits and then block there and take 1 before I do that. We've let him get a decent amount of value from his cards. He's attacking with the Sculler? Yeah, okay, that made sense. How many basic... Are we only playing 1 basic mountain in this deck? Oh, oof. 1 basic mountain in our, like, double Kiki deck seems a little sketchy. Or at least painful. We are not doing as good as we should be, considering our opponent's mulling to 5 in our hand. Do we just Fetch Shock? Fetch Shock puts us to 8. We kill 1. If we take this, we go to 9. We fetch at the end of our turn. So it's like 1. We save like... we don't really like... We're not really like... We want to... Like right now, we just want to draw... It doesn't... We just want our opponent to not draw stuff. It doesn't matter what we draw because we have this Desolate Lighthouse. Like Torrential Gearhulk would be like fun. I don't know. We don't have 6 yet, do we? I don't really know. Cryptic Commands would be good. Snapcaster Mage would be pretty decent. I am gonna Fetch Shock here. Because I want to be able to... If I Fetch Shock, I can Bolt this coming turn. And still have the mana to activate Desolate Lighthouse. And like I said, it only really is 1 life. So Remand is fine. I don't want to have to bolt this Spirit. I'm going to take 1 here. I'm gonna let this one hit me. I can go to 6 and I'm not dead to a Reality Smasher. What's he disenchanting? Oh, the Spreading Seas. I was like, what's he disenchanting? Oh, I could have remanded that. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm supposed to remand that. I don't know. No. It's kind of awkward to bolt a Lingering Souls token, but I don't want to go to 5 and lose to a top deck Reality Smasher. Oof. If we so here's the deal here. If we remand this, he actually that was a really good draw for him. Jesus. If we remand this now, he can cast both halves next turn. But if we just let this resolve, we can remand the flashback and we only have to deal with 2 tokens. No, I'm much more comfortable with remanding with having 2 tokens now and only 2 ever off of that versus the alternative. Yeah. Hey, what's up, X-Man Gaming? How are you? Do we play this? No, we can't play this Blood Moon. We might. I don't know. We'll see what he does this turn. I think. Oh boy, an Eldrazi. A literal Reality Smasher. Alright, what are we discarding? Are we discarding this Kiki or this Blood Moon? This Blood Moon turns off colorless draws. But this Kiki, like, gives us, like... We can't even cast this Kiki. We're like... But, like, we can't even cast this Kiki. I think we discard the Moon anyways. I don't think, like, even if we discard the Kiki, like, we have to play the Blood Moon, and this Desolate Lighthouse is our best chance of winning the game. We're discarding the Kiki. We're probably discarding the Kiki to this Desolate Lighthouse. Unless it's a red land. Ooh, that's tempting. Alright, our opponent has 2 cards in hand, hasn't played anything. What are the odds of those cards being removal spells? Pretty high, right? So, we're kind of... Because if they were creatures, he would have played them. So they're either removal spells or... No, I don't think we can pitch Anger. If our opponent had creatures, he would have played them. We can't win the game by doing nothing. I think that we pitch the Kiki. No, so our opponent's hand is like Path to Exiles or Disenchants. Or like Aether Vials. Or lands. Like... If it's... I think it's Path to Exiles. I don't like discarding Anger. Because then we're just dead to a creature. discard. I'm gonna discard the Sulfur Falls. Immediately punished. We can tap something in combat to buy a turn. Yeah, we can. I'd rather, like, we can also... I'd rather just, like, keep this right now. We need to, like... We need to be looting as much as we can. So... I'd rather spend the mana, like, when I have it. I guess we just go for it, huh? Wow! Alright, cool. He just had nothing? Cool. I mean, it helped. We can't beat removal. Yeah, we could have beat removal. If he had removal, we still had time. So the thing is, like, we assumed that our opponent had nothing in his hand, so we needed to, keeping the anger, I think, was correct there. We needed to have an answer to a creature card. Like, Leonardo, like, I don't know, Lingering Souls, we needed an answer to a creature. We won both games that match with the Splinter Twin combo, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Hey, we got some follows. Thank you for following. Let's see. I think we got a few followers tonight already. Thorandor. Maybe it was just the one. It was just the one. Tyrannodor. Yes. Match found. I would like to... Zach with an AK. I like that. Zach with an AK. Okay. I'm going to play. Wow, this hand's hilariously bad. Yay, thank you for all the triangles. Our opponent was on 4-color humans last time he played. This hand is unkeepable against most decks, particularly... Brett, thank you for following. This hand all sorts unkeepable against 4-color humans. This hand is marginally better. We're on the play, so... I'm just going to bottom that. We need a land. We're already casting a Serum Visions. I don't want to draw Serum Visions. Awesome. We drew land, and there's land on the top of our deck. We're going to draw the island first, because that's great. Hopefully our opponent's not on 4-color humans, because this hand does not look very good against 4-color humans. Electrolyze is, like, terrible against 4-color humans. Negate Dispel, also not very good against 4-color humans. Alright, Jund? Okay. Hand's a lot better against Jund. That 7-card hand would have been bad too against an Inquisition, so. Negate. Okay, well, so he has a Liliana in his hand. I don't think these dispels should be dispels. I think they should be spell snares. Oh, he just had another discard spell? Sure. We need an anger for an Arbiter or a Bob or something. Yeah, I agree. That deck wouldn't play Bob, though. You don't play Bob and Reality Smasher in the same deck. Although you shouldn't play Lean and Arbiter. You shouldn't play Lean and Arbiter and anything else, and any other card in the same deck, but, you know, people do that. Oh, shoot, I should have upkeep tapped this Cliffs. Because this is a... Oh, that's just a Tarmogoyf? Okay. That's fine. You like that? You shouldn't play Lean and Arbiter and any other card side by side. Whole Cryptic Command is a good magic card. Go to combat. Go to combat. Yay, look at this. We get to play a Deceiver X, start tapping Tarmogoyf. Man, I haven't done that in a while. Tap. Hopefully he's gonna, like, fetch and Fatal Push. That'd be sweet. So there's instant land sorcery in the graveyard? Okay. So I'm instant land sorcery, so... Nuts. I'm just gonna Cryptic Command counter that and bounce Tarmogoyf. No, I'm gonna Cryptic Command counter that and draw a card. Now he's gonna Fatal Push our Deceiver Exarch. Sure. Daggers. I'm gonna draw Kiki. It's okay. Now we're gonna draw Pestromite. Alright, we can cast Kiki. I think we just I think we do cast it actually. And then, like... Oh, he just likes playing Lightning Bolts? Nerd! Didn't he get the memo that, like, Lightning Bolt isn't playable in Modern? Yeah, we're dead this turn here. Alright, we got a little aggressive with that Cryptic Command. It's not even shown that we're playing that. Alright, we want P and Kieran, Relics, Jace, Turning Seas, Negate. These cards are great. Remand, not so good. We used to shave the combo. I'm pretty sure it's still correct to shave the combo. Do we want roasts? Probably like a roast over a burst lightning, another roast over a Electrolyze. We need an angler for... Oh, ally. Never mind. So is anyone else going to the IQ over at Lodestone on... is this Saturday or next Saturday? Are these dispels any good? They don't really, like... If we're, like, not relying on the combo, they don't really counter anything, do they? Yes, I would like to play first. Yes, I would like to mulligan this hand. I will keep this hand. I will bottom that because we need spells to go at these. We need spells to go with these Snapcaster mages, not Exarchs to do nothing. I like Spreading Seas in this deck. Spreading Seas seems sweet. If he just like has like his basic force or something right now, he just like can't cast any black spells. Like I don't know, he's playing a 3-color deck, and we just like I don't know. I haven't played a lot of Spreading Seas, but now like we just severely cripple his ability to play Liliana for a while. If he has a fetch, like we force him to like pick a land that he has to fetch differently now. Spreading Seas is like a sweet answer to Manlands too. Yeah, see, so look at this. So he, like, can't cast Tarmogoyf. So he has basic Swamp. Like, so that means he, like, he just probably doesn't have any other lands. So, like, how good is, like, yeah, like, just Lightning Bolt go? Kill your Dark Confidant. Awesome. I think Blooming Marsh. Okay, so here's like a Liliana probably. Oh, Tarmogoyf. Now we can snap bolt this Tarmogoyf, right? I think we can. Snap bolt does 3 damage. And then removes the instant from the graveyard. So he'd have to have a Fatal Push. Ooh, if he has a Fatal Push, we're like... Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Dirtlefest? Yes. If he has a Fatal Push, we're like super like not happy. Oh, Roast is much cleaner anyways. Maybe I'm actually supposed to like upkeep tap a Swamp, so then I can just block Tarmogoyf, and then he can't play Liliana. But I think if he had Liliana, he would have played it. Oh, okay. Yeah, we just discard Exarch now. We'll keep the land, so we'll, like, when he ticks this up, we'll discard the land. He doesn't have any red mana. That's pretty good. He discarded his basic forest. So he probably has a fatal push. We are gonna snap bolt this Liliana though, and try to kill it with the Snapcaster Mage. Abrupt Decay, sure. I think we boarded out Electrolyze. Yeah, we boarded out our Electrolyze. We're not ticking up Liliana. So his last card in hand is probably pretty good. A negate might actually just like be pretty good against that last card in his hand. I kind of want to Snapcaster roast this now though. Oh my god. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I've done that so many times. I'm just going to shame concede. He did ooze the roast. I always tunnel vision on ooze being creatures, and then I forget that he can just eat my cards. Alright, whatever. We're off of it. We played game one like a ham sandwich, so... we're going to keep this hand. We're on the draw. This hand's like sketchy on the draw. I really don't like these dispels. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of these dispels. They might look sweet here if our opponent has a it looks like our opponent could be a collected company deck, so having mainboard dispel is might look good here. Oh, we're playing against Abzan, one lander. Can we draw? Oof. Alright. So do we Spreading Seas the Oregon Tomb or Serum Visions to try to find a lightning bolt? I think I like playing Spreading Seas. It cuts off of some of his colors. It still cantrips us towards finding a land. Reflector Mage. Well, we just gave him the blue mana. He needs to cast that. I guess he had that off from the Noble Hierarch. Thalia. Okay. Okay. Wow. That's unlucky for us. I'm gonna use this Exarch right now. Do I want to use it on the Noble Hierarch, or do I want to try to get a blocker? He's probably going to attack with. What do you think? He probably attacks with Thalia. Yeah, Amazon's Pilgrim. All right, cool. No, what? Oh, the Thalia. The Thalia was like great for him. I think we need to hope that he attacks with Thalia. We can't. We're not gonna be able to kill a guy with it. This thing gets exalted. That was just another stupid play. Wow. Yeah. We're kind of playing. We're kind of playing pretty poorly tonight. All right, we have an out. It's draw a 5th land. We bottom both of those. And we just got a follower. Hey, does that lightning bolt actually do anything? Hang on. Do we want that lightning bolt? We can block. Let's think here. Lightning bolt lets us. Man, he's got that frickin' reflector mage. It won't matter even if we draw into the lane. He's just gonna put the reflector mage on the Deceiver Exarch. We're just gonna bottom. Hope he doesn't play the Reflector Mage for some stupid reason. We have to fetch an untapped Red Saurus, play this other Serum Visions, and just like hope to draw a land. Or hope to scry land to the top. Alright, cool. I'm gonna put Sulfur Falls on the top, probably. Because that comes into play on. Because we're gonna take 3, 4, 5 damage. That's going to put us to 2, so Sulfur Falls has to actually be the land we need. Again, we're probably just dead. Maybe he'll try to get fancy and play like a Collect a Company here. That's a bummer. That. We want all those. Those are great. Alright. Negate, not so good. The Spreading Seas, not so good. Keranos is pretty slow. Combo's decent. We'll keep the Dispels in. We'll cut some of these remands. We don't want anything else, right? We don't want the negates. We don't really care about the Jace, Vandal Blast. follower, right? Tiro's Workshop. What's up? Thank you. Oh man, is my flash crashing? What's going on here? What's going on here? Alright, maybe we're supposed to cut some of these blood moons. I don't know. We're supposed to probably cut down on these remands even more. Yes, I would like to play first. Do we have... we have 61 cards in our deck. Well, we're going to keep. We got a plan. We got a plan. We're just going to play this untapped. We're going to bolt his turn 1 mana dark. We're going to remand his turn 2. We're not going to remand his turn 2 creature. We're going to... I don't think we're going to bolt this now. Yeah, we're still going to bolt it. Look at that. Blood Moon is so good. We have 2 of them. I was like, so we had the dream. We had like the turn 1 bolt his dude, or bolt his turn 1 play, turn 2 remand, remand his turn 2 play. Do we remand this anyways, or do we just play Blood Moon, and then we can remand the next thing he plays? He probably can't play anything after this though. So we're just going to remand this to, like, try to draw... And is a Staticaster, for example. I hope that Dark Confidant finds you something good. Oh, Temple Garden? That's a shame. Look at all those mountains you have over there, opponent. So now the real question is, do we kill this or try to let it kill him? Because his Staticaster just blocks it all day. I mean, I know the answer. It's just, you know, fun to imagine it, the Dark Confidant killing him. But like the Dark Confidant also gets him closer to finding his basics. So, cool, yay! Look at that, we won a game! Alright, these remands are real bad. Those are just gone. Spring Seas is real bad on the draw. I guess if we stabilize Krynos is fine. And, like, I don't know, negate's probably better than nothing. It counters Collected Company. I don't want Jace. Jace is good against, like, 1/1s, not, like, 5/5s. This hand's fine. Look at this. We have a combo. We have a combo in our hand. We have Cascade Bluffs and Kiki. That's the combo. Anger of the Gods and Cascade Bluffs is also a combo. Lightning Bolt and Mountain also a combo. We have all the combos in this game. Snapcaster Mage and Lightning Bolt as a combo. Dispel and Snapcaster Mage as a combo. Meddling Mage. That's cute. What are we going? Vinther. What's a Vinther? That name's super duper familiar to me. What's up, Vinther? Oh, he's gonna Meddling Mage Lightning Bolt? What a guy. Vinther, I think you follow some of the same streams I do? Yeah, what's up? How are you? How are you, friend? Welcome. We're going to take 3 on the chin here. Because we can't play this Lightning Bolt. We were just talking about all the combos in our hand. Deceiver Exarch and Snapcaster Mage, that's a combo too. Ooh, Champion of the Parish is going to perish. Womp womp. What could he have here that, like, makes it so he's not, like, he doesn't just lose a bunch of stuff to this anger? Why wouldn't I guess I don't know why you'd play, if you play Meddling Mage, why you'd play it on Lightning Bolt? Do you think he has something? Oh yeah, okay, he's just gonna path his own creature. That's fine. What's the Mega Bot fight? What's that? Megabots. Wait, is this like Megabots like the bots like the battle bots shit when I was a kid? Like people make the robots and they go in like the chain link fence type thing and fight? I'm gonna play this untapped. Well, that's awesome. That sounds... Japan and the US fighting robots. I feel like that's just like a thing, right? If it's not, it just should be all the time. Alright. Is this... I'm hoping our opponent's going to play tap up for a collected company here. Probably won't, but we'll see. Ooh, black mana. Sin Collector. That only gets instants and sorceries. So... Yes, that just resolves, right? I mean, I guess we could, like, lightning bolt it. Yeah, we'll just lightning bolt it, I guess. Like, he has to take Dispel or Negate then, and then, like... regardless of which one he takes, yeah, we're like pretty far ahead. Maybe we were just supposed to let that resolve, and then we just honestly, the plan might have been trying to untap one of our own lands. No, I don't think so. Why? Right there? I mean, he has Path. Like, if he wants to Path Exarch, that's totally fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. What does he need 2 mana for, and possibly spend like a path on the eggs? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like trying to get my opponent. Like, well, I think we're gonna win, Andy. So here's the thing: we're so far ahead on resources. I'm not really like trying in like playing this game in a way to like to get my opponent. Does that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really feel the need to get my opponent. We're not trying to cheese a win here. We can just like, we can just play straight up, and it's just much cleaner. And then he doesn't get us. 1 and 2, like we just. But we don't need to level him. That's the thing. That's exactly what I'm saying, is there's no point to try to level him. Like, there's literally no point to try to, like, next level him. Untap. When we can just, like, play clean. Oh, I tapped wrong. I can't. Nuts. Damn it. What is this? Until your next turn, so I can actually just play Exarch on his turn again. That's fine, right? Yay, we drew another Snapcaster Mage. Doesn't even matter. Well, we're winning this game, but we could have ended the game at least a turn sooner. We had to tap our Desolate Lighthouse. What if he responded with a Collector Company and hit like Meddling Mage on Kiki? Well, then we just like snap Bolt. Deceiver Exarch has a big butt. 04, man. He has a big... Deceiver Exarch is a big boy. Pretty sure you couldn't snap... I could, yeah, no, I could have played... I could have tapped this for blue-red. Tapped this for a blue and used 2 blue and Snapcaster Mage and a red mana for the Lightning Bolt. Trust me. I could have. Do another Path to Exile. Oh, come on. Don't make me go through the combo. He does have a path. Okay. If I go crazy, then you still call me Superman. Oh, we lost our Kiki. I mean, you might be like I guess like I'd have to look back at the game state. But like so like you might be right. Um, like obviously like our opponent's like doing stuff, and we'd rather him not be like if we had won the game, he wouldn't be doing stuff. This is game 3, right? We lost the first game, so we do have to win this game. Yeah, I mean, you could be correct. I'm not. Yeah. Dragon Collector Company there was bonkers. Wow. Our opponent is drawing super well. It's kind of absurd. Alright, let's think here. Tap, draw. Because if we bounce this, and he replays it, doesn't this thing become a 4/4 and then we can't Snapcaster Anger it? So we need to like tap, bounce our Snapcaster. Yeah. And then we can just, snap Anger, chump block here, bounce the Reflector Mage, or just like, we just have like a blocker for the Reflector Mage forever. Better is probably block with Snapcaster Mage, and in turn, bounce Mage. Wait, what? You can't block with Snapcaster and then also bounce it. End of turn. Non-creature, non-land card, so he gets Blood Moon or Negate. Let me think. Block with Snapcaster, Mage Enters, Reflector Mage, end of turn, bounce, Reflector Mage, and draw a card. I mean, yeah, I didn't want to take like 1,000,000 damage though. I don't know. We're kind of playing pretty poorly tonight. Niconics, thank you for following. Alright, so we have a couple of different lines here. I think I'm just gonna snap Cryptic, bounce the Reflector Mage, draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we could snap Bolt. I guess you could snap Bolt and then like block, like snap Bolt and then block, and then we still have the Cryptic Command for later. That lets us loot this turn. I think I like that line a little bit better. Didn't I tap this for a red mana? Alright, well, we've like mostly stabilized. I don't know. This game's gotten kind of awkward. We should have been like this game should have been like over a long time ago. Pretty annoyed. Well, Staticaster's bad. We still need an answer for this frickin' 1/2. Ryan Vanas, thank you for following. How are you, Ryan? Alright. I think we've stabilized. We can start attacking with this, and we're just going to loot away these blood moons. We might want to play one of these blood moons now. Vinther, I didn't see your follow. I'm so sorry. High five. You get a Bulbasaur high five. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you got Meddling Mage. Probably name's Kiki. Or just Blood Moon. Hey, we got 14 viewers tonight. How's everybody doing, by the way? We got a lot of followers tonight. We got a lot of viewers tonight. This is great. For those of you guys who don't know, my name is Trey or Dean. Snapcaster Mage. Good name. My name is Trey or Dean. I'm a competitive constructed modern streamer. That's pretty much all I stream. I pretty much stream. If the deck plays Snapcaster Mage and Lightning Bolt, I probably stream it. So yeah, feel free to follow my stream. You get a little shout out on the stream, and you'll get some Bulbasaurs high fiving. Yeah. All right, let's loot. We'll discard a Blood Moon. We will loot right now. I'm not going to use this Lightning Bolt. Just got another follower. Looks like, is it Giacomo? Thank you so much for following. Command, awesome. I did not see that we only have 4 minutes left. I would love to close this game out and not run out of time. So if this loot house could find us something besides all the blood moons in our deck, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna try to focus on the game. I bolted that so I can just Snapcaster, bolt him at end of turn if he doesn't play anything, and then just like start attacking with like a Snapcaster and a Exarch. should not have attacked with the is a static caster. That was a bit of an aggressive attack. Well, we should have won this one a long time ago. Fortunately, we still appear to have won this game. That's good. Wow. Okay. That was a lot of work for that game. Considering we could have won it, I don't know, a million turns ago had we not made that simple mistake. Had we taken the line that Dirtlefest threw our way, we had to trade like 1,600 cards for a Reflector Mage. We're 2-1. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. One more win, and we at least cash the league. Wow, these matches are coming up quick tonight. Playing at Sarth. Yes, I would like to take the play. Sarth is 2-1, just like me. Hopefully, Sarth is playing a deck that's soft to Blood Moon because we have a great hand. Hopefully, Sarth is... Oh, whoa! Double Leyline. Holy cow. Well, this negate looks great. I'm gonna bottom that. I'm gonna top this Keranos, though. Maybe I'm not supposed to top the Keranos. I think we're playing against Ad Nauseam, right? Lantern? Keranos is great against Lantern, too. And Blood Moon is actually really good against... Blood Moon is actually really good against the Lantern deck, too. Casting Blood Moon versus Mono Artifacts? I mean... do I negate this? Or do I say... So, alright. So, do I negate this, or do I save the negate to, force through the Keranos? I'm going to negate this. Because then it'll force him to tap his Ghost Quarter. Yeah, see, this works out better for me. Because now he can't activate the Mox Opal right now. So, I guess now it's kind of awkward because, Keranos, we actually can't, Keranos is kind of funny because we can't actually target him with it. Does this... I'm going to have to deal 3 damage to myself. Wait a second, I'm gonna kill myself with my own Keranos. That's gonna be bad. Wait a second, no! What? No! Hang on. Oh my god, that's gonna suck. Target you! Ah, no! That feeling when you turn 5, slam a card that kills us. Oh no! It's okay. We just need to draw a bunch of islands and a bunch of cryptic commands. Oh god. We're like super dead, aren't we? Ooh. What card did we reveal? We revealed the Serum Visions. Yeah, if we draw... Yeah, that's a good point. Hey! Ho! We can target that every turn. We need to draw this island, though. So we're going to go... Top. Top. We actually need to hide that island. So... we're... There we go. Whatever. We'll see if he lets us draw it. Yes, he did let us draw it. Alright. Ooh, Snapcaster Mage. Good draw, good draw, good draw. Thank you. For some reason, I thought he could activate this after he sees the card that we reveal, but he actually can't. So... And I think this gives us enough... I think this will actually give us enough devotion to just, like, attack every turn. With, I think we'll be able to just attack every turn with Keranos now, too. So we're putting a stop on my upkeep, right? So I can, cast target instant from your graveyard, okay. Please no bridges? Yeah, we need no bridges real bad. Problem is with Lantern and Pixis, he can get to it pretty quick. I mean, I'm just going to target Remand, but I can't, I'm actually going to cast it, right? No. So now we have the Keranos trigger. Hey, that's a combo. Don't we have 7 devotion now? Oh, we only have 5. Let's see. For some reason, I thought you needed 5. I guess you need 7. So I guess we don't get to draw Keranos. Or we don't get to draw Kiki. Oh, the island's good, though. The island makes our cryptic commands live. This Ancient Stirrings fucks us over if he finds a bridge. Surgical? Or no, he Codex Sugar. Okay. This is game 1. I thought you needed 5. I thought you needed 7. Bummer. Yeah. Yeah, you got Crucible. I don't really see what it does for him. Is he activating this, targeting who? He's targeting me? He doesn't want to let me... I want to draw this Snapcaster Mage. So, yeah. Definitely want to draw that Snapcaster Mage. Hang on. So we attack him for 5. I think he's dead. Because, well, no. Alright. So here's the thing. Okay, never mind. I want to... We could snap... So we could snap snap Electrolyze, draw the Pestromite, and then have 11 damage. But then that lets him, if he can find a bridge on his turn, he gets there. But this line works out. This path works out okay as well. Yeah. So this works out okay. Because now we have Snapcaster negate if he draws a bridge. I guess he's going to draw Thoughtseize. Unfortunately, you can't target your opponent with a Lightning Bolt when they have 2 Leylines on the board. Tell you what, though, I appreciate the sentiment. A for effort, Vinther. A for effort. Alright, so let's think here. We Snapcaster... Do we Snapcaster negate this? Or Snapcaster remand it? Why isn't he self-milling Defend Bridge? I don't know. I think we're playing Snapcaster Mage, right? We know we're playing Snapcaster Mage. And we target negate, and then I think we just, like, let this Thoughtseize resolve. And then this... No, we let the Thoughtseize resolve. It puts him to 5. And then he's just dead on board to the Torrential Gear Hulk. We let that resolve, right? We don't know what the one card in his hand is, so we just let that resolve. And then we just negate the bridge. This game got real weird. Like, we had to target ourselves with Keranos a bunch. Alright. Well, good thing we got this Vandal Blast and this Engineered Explosives in the... Oh, wow. Look at all these great cards. We have Jace, we have Pia and Kieran Nalaar. So get this. Pia and Kieran Nalaar and Kiki can win through a bridge. That's fun. Cut these removal spells. That was an uphill battle. Well piloted. Oh, non-legendary. Yeah, you're right. Hey, shut up. Nobody asked you. Maybe we want to keep in some of these bolts. These dispels are stone cold dead. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I forgot. Like, Relic is good. So yeah, we'll cut these remands. Alright, we have one more card to cut. You know what? We're just gonna run 61 cards so he decks before us. Uphill battle. Well piloted. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe we shouldn't have slammed Keranos on turn 5. Keranos doesn't quite work real well against... Oh, Keranos is hilarious against, the Leyline. That was funny. Alright. Do we keep this? Like, this hand lets him set up everything. Can't let's be dead on board to ourselves. I think I mulligan this, right? This hand just, like, doesn't do anything. Draw one of those 5 things and keep hitting with bolts. I'm gonna mulligan. Gross. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah! See? Rewarded. 6 card, no land. Oh my god. Our opponent could play a turn 1 Mill Rock and just get us. Okay, turn 1 Lantern, that's fine. I have a sneaking suspicion he's about to surgical us just to make us shuffle those 2 cards on the top of our deck that we put on the top. No? Alright, cool. Ooh, Inventor's Fair. That's gonna be annoying. Do we use Ceremony as rejection this? Probably not. Well, I think I know what our opponent's gonna not let us draw. I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh, he only has one land. I have a sneaking suspicion we don't get to draw that. We're gonna actually tap that Inventor's Fair in his upkeep. EE on 1 would still be gas. It would still be like a 4 for 1. So, like, I mean, it's still going to be pretty good. Look at this 1 turn clock. I kind of want him to, like, I kind of want to get more things with this EE though. Oh, weird. He doesn't want me to draw that Vandal Blast. That's strange. Hey, is he gonna let me draw this Kiki? I'm just gonna sit on this EE for a long time. Like, I'll just let him play a bunch of 1 mana rocks. I guess now he can surgical or ceremonious rejection. That's kind of awkward. But I guess we can just negate it. Get another one? Alright, we're definitely cracking it now. We're like, we're just gonna jam this EE right now. Thanks for coming by, Vinther. Appreciate you following and watching the stream for a little while. Tell Jennifer I said hi next time you see her. I haven't been able to watch her stream as much as I'd like. So this leaves him with literally 1 artifact, so he won't even be getting life off of the lantern. That's sweet. EE on 1 would be, guess, if they didn't have Jar. Yes. That's still gas. 7 new followers over tonight. Thank you so much, guys. You are all awesome. Oh, he doesn't want me to draw He doesn't want me to draw land. Is he gonna lantern me to make me shuffle too? He's gonna make me shuffle probably. No? Okay. Oh, we should have attacked. Whoops. So now, I guess he can play another lantern or something here and like... What's so funny? I did click through attacks. I do that a lot, though. So, hang on. Don't we just win now? Can't we just cryptic, like, bounce a land, draw our island? No, we can't. We can't actually cryptic, because then we... Let's fetch first. Let's see if our top card's a land. If our top card is a land, we win. Right? So... Alright, it's a Snapcaster Mage. So... Okay, that's fine. Can't he sack land? He can, but like then he loses the Glimmer Void. Counter target spell. Draw card. Yay! Cantrips are good against Lantern. So he's locked off of his Glimmer Void mana, his color, all of his colors. We have Ceremonious Rejection for the Pithing Needle. We have our mana for a Kiki Jiki. He has to have like another Pithing Needle. Yay! Alright, we're 3-1. Wow. And our second, our match loss in... We don't want, our second round was... We don't want to talk about that. That was just a... We just played really, really poorly. I really like... These Snapcaster Bolt decks are fun, and... turns out like even after not playing them for a solid year, I'm still pretty decent with them. Oh, excuse me. What happened? We won. We serum visioned into 2 lands, then we spreading seized into our 5th land, and he knew we had Kiki. Round 2, we're just not going to talk about what happened in round 2. We're just not going to talk about it. We just didn't play well. Nope. We are 3-1 versus Wook-Faced, who is 1-0. God, this Cascade Bluffs, man. I mean, you know what? Even if that, never mind. I was like, this Cascade Bluff not having 4 colors is awkward, but like, if this Cascade Bluffs were any other land in our deck, we would still be mulliganing. Keep this. Put that on top. I will be right back. My dog is nicely reminding me that it's time for her to eat. You guys couldn't see that, but when my dog wants to eat, if I'm busy, what she'll do is she'll just walk up right next to me and kind of look at me and sit, and she'll wag her tail a little bit, or she'll bow, which she did. She just looked at me and bowed. It's not actually a bow, it's like a stretch. Basic Island, Springleaf Drum. Okay. This hand, terrible against Affinity. Wow. Okay. Well, sweet. Okay. Well, hopefully the last card in our opponent's hand is not a cranial plating. Hopefully it's a land. Excuse me. Hopefully the last card in our opponent's hand is a land. And Welding Jar was his draw for the turn. Okay, Arcbound Ravager. So, that's like a land, but not at all. Awesome. We're like super dead. This Remand is looking great. And this Welding Jar is like gas against... I think I want to just scoop. Examortas, thank you. I'm like super duper tempted to scoop. I don't know though. Like, we have Bolt and a Snapcaster Mage. It's like, I don't know. It's possible that we can win this. I don't think it's worth concealing the info. I think our opponent has to play super conservative given his board. We're gonna take like 3 damage a turn. So yeah, I think that our opponent has to play super conservatively. I'm not even going to bolt here. I'm actually just going to take... ooh, it's really tempting to play Snapcaster Mage and block here. But I'm actually just going to take this damage. Are we just... That's weird. I guess it's not. He's just making this like a bigger creature. So now we have to bolt it. So the cool part about bolting here is he either has to sack down to make it like if he sacks down to make it like not dead to bolt. Excuse me. If he sacks welding jar, we don't take the damage off of it. So he has to, and this is on the stack. So he actually would have to sacrifice like 2 creatures, or like a Mox Opal and a creature. Our opponent moved in pretty aggressively. That's actually pretty lucky for us. Maybe we should have waited for one more artifact. No, I don't think so, actually. So now he has to... Yeah, this is interesting. He's, like, in the tank. Our opponent... That was a really big play mistake, I think. We'll see how... We'll see how he... What he decides to do here. Hey, did we get a follower? Miles away. Miles away. Haha, I like it. I like it. What's up? Thank you for following. So we're sacking Ornithopter now. Okay. And now are we sacking Mox Opal? Yep. Alright. So the path he took is probably the best path. So now we take like a metric shit ton of damage, and he still has the Welling Jar. So now we like... Fun with... What was that? I think we got another follower. It was fun with Fishtails. Hey, that's a cool name. Yeah, maybe we were supposed to snap bolt that guy pre-combat. Yeah, we definitely were. We're taking 2 more damage that we shouldn't be. That's awkward. We need to draw a cryptic command. Actually, that doesn't even do it. I don't even know. I don't know what you do. We need to draw a cryptic command into cryptic command into, like, more stuff. I don't know. Our opponent's had 3 turns, and he's used 5 minutes. Seize on artifact land? Yeah, it's still an artifact. Just like Blood Moon. welding giant. Okay. Feek Baron, thank you for following. Welcome. Feike Baron. We drew the cryptic command. So now we need to we need our opponent to play anything that we can remand. Literally any artifact. No, not a land. Come on, man. Alright. Cool. So we have tap, bounce, then he sacks. We can counter bounce. No, that resolves. We're gonna tap, bounce, Rav. He's gonna. So here's the problem, though. He's gonna sack the Ravager to himself and put it on a Signal Pest or Ornithopter. So like that's the bummer here. Is like this line is still like leaves us like super duper dead. Maybe we just tap draw. I think we tap draw. Because, yeah, we just tap draw. Because then if we draw, like, yeah, that gives us an extra turn and then an extra card. Alright, so do we have an extra turn here? Trench at Gearhulk costing one less mana would be gas. I think we have to Spreading Seas. And hope to draw like a Deceiver Exarch or a Pestermite. Yeah, and he just sacrifices it. Yeah, should have targeted the island. That was silly. Burst Lightning, that wouldn't have done it anyways. Alright, well, we tried. That wasn't bad. We put up a decent fight for. Wow, we just are bringing in Porky 361. Thank you for following. We have 11 cards for this matchup. All right, cool. The Negate's gone, Remand's gone, Dispel's gone, Crypto Command's gone. Bringing all these. Spreading Seas is fine. Burst Lightning is fine. Tragic Gearhulk costs too much mana. Keranos is we'll keep Keranos in, I guess. Can you yeah, Tragic Gearhulk is only instance, right? And we cut our best instance. Well, we'll keep in Keranos. Vandoblast is good. I think that we should have been playing Vandoblast this entire time. We've been playing a Biforce, which is like fine, but I don't think Biforce can take the place of a Vandoblast. I think you still need like at least a card that is just like a dedicated affinity hate card. Sounds fine. It's like the kind of awkward part about this hand is like, I guess, yeah, the Keranos is like the most awkward part about this hand. Maybe the Keranos should have been a Jace. Yeah, Keranos is probably worse than Jake's Architect of Thought, isn't he? So this Ceremonious Rejection, the sole purpose of this Ceremonious Rejection is to counter a Cranial Plating or an S Champion. We're using these Lightning Bolts on stuff first. Hopefully, this smells like an S Champion here. Yep. We can make blue-red. And then we can Ceremonious Rejection that. Do we want to bolt this too? Is that too cute? It doesn't really do anything. It's not really a payoff card. It crimps his... It stops his mana a little bit. I don't think I'm going to bolt that, though. We'll top both of those. We need to dodge this turn. We need him to play a bunch of creatures and not a Cranial Plating. I guess if he plays a Cranial Plating, then we just need to like our game plan is just to like answer every creature because we have the Blood Moon for the main lands. Vault Scourge is where we need him to cast like Vault Scourges and not those. Jeez, that guy's huge. 6'6". And it's gonna be a 4/4 no matter what. Right. And we could double bolt it. That might be correct. I think double bolting that was correct. Wow, 2 thought casts. Holy Jesus. Ravager. Oh, tap the Springleaf Drum. Tap the Springleaf Drum. Tap it. Affinity is such a good deck. So now, like, anger isn't gonna, like, do anything. Jeez, Affinity is such a good deck. I don't know. Look, Galvanic Blast is pretty good against Storm. Serum Visions. Alright, guys, what do we do here? Do we... if we play Blood Moon, then we can't play Anger. Let's play Serum Visions first, I guess. Alright. Now we have some interesting lines here. We can... We can Anger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can Anger. He sacks out. He probably what? What do you think? He puts it on the Inkmoth Nexus. If he puts it on the Inkmoth Nexus, then we just Blood Moon. If he doesn't put it on the Inkmoth Nexus, then we can just EE it away. So I think now we definitely Anger. Or we could Blood Moon first. So that's the other thing. We could Blood Moon. It turns off the Inkmoth Nexus. And then, no, I'm going to Anger first. Because there's a non-zero chance that he just moves all in on the Inkmoth Nexus. Nope, just making a 4/4 Ravager? Okay. So now, I guess now we take a boatload of damage here. Ooh, tap out, tap out, tap out. Oh, tap that Inkmoth Nexus for a creature. Tap that Inkmoth Nexus. Oh, he's... Oh, this could be awesome. No! Tap out! Actually, it doesn't matter. 5, 6, 7, 8. He's going for it. Are we? Hang on, we're not dead, right? 5. Oh, we're dead. That's right. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're dead. Holy crap. Our opponent is the luckiest guy in the world. Holy crap. I cannot believe how, like... Wow. Well, alright, you got me. Jeez. I guess we're supposed to play Blood Moon and... Wow. Okay. Well, I did not expect to die that turn. Oof. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, that was fun. That's alright. This deck was sweet. I mean, I think this deck's about as good as the other deck. It's not... It's about as good as the other version. It might be a little worse because like Kiki is like super hard to cast. So I don't know. It's fun enough to maybe get some more reps in with though. But yep, that was my one league for the night. I am going to I'm gonna log off here in just a second. I'm just gonna plug myself one more time. So for those of you guys who are new to my stream, my name is Dean or Trey. I'm a competitive constructed modernist streamer. Occasionally I'll stream other games or other formats, but 95% of my streaming is Magic Online, and it's modern, and it's usually like dirtily grindy decks like Scape Shift or Snapcaster Lightning Bolt decks. Sometimes we'll play other decks. So yeah, for those of you guys who are new, those of you guys who are my regular viewers, we had some regular guys here. Let's see here. Who did we have? Zach was around. I've seen Dirtlefest before. I think Violent Athena was here for a little while. I really love my viewers who come all the time. My returning viewers. You guys are awesome. You guys are what makes me feel like doing this is like worth it. Kind of building a community around the stream is really cool. It's a really cool feeling. So I really do appreciate that. On that note, I'm gonna log off. I'm going to toss a host over to my friend Daniela. Tell her I said hi. Have a nice night, everybody.